What is the measure of a man? By what rugged standards is a man to be compared? What dangers and trials must a man undergo so that his manhood be known by one and all? For that man's man known as Jim Thornton, the answer to these vexing questions can be found in the raging sea.
Today at 11:31, this is September 22nd, 2 days before my shared 56th birthday. Oh God, Cameron, not the orbital sockets. I'm going to attempt the first annual pre-twin birthday open water rough water swim of 2 miles. We're starting on 39th Street in Ocean City and attempting to swim to the pier on 59th Street. Cameron I'm hoping someday will win this event. I sent out an open invitation, but this year I'm the only participant. I decided to waive the registration fee. John and I were body surfing the other day. I got slammed to the sand, hurt my shoulder. The last words I asked John, should I take this wave? And the last words I heard was too dangerous. So we'll see if my shoulder can handle it. John, on the other hand, the next day got slammed even harder and may have a separated shoulder, so he can't do it. This is his wonderful little step-grandson, Cameron, who John can't carry because, Cameron, you don't want to blind your horse. John can't carry him because of his shoulder separation. Now we're going to the water of the 39th Street now. Aiding us. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you down. Okay, should I drop you? Okay, I don't know if we can even zoom in on the bridge, but I can barely see it. It looks like my main obstacles on the swim are a little bit of the current, but I think the current will be in my favor. Possible denizens of the sea that are hungry. I'm hoping to keep all my appendages from being unshortened. And finally, these windsurfers who I'm afraid are going to chop off my head.
Well, we don't want that.
I know. I'm a little scared that they won't see me and just the rudder will cut off my head. All right, why don't you walk a couple blocks to make sure my shoulder's okay? I have to get out far enough so that the waves aren't breaking on me.
Right.
And that's where the big fish feed.
Be careful.
See you, Cameron. That's why they make twins. There's the air and the spare.
Try to be careful.
This is John Thornton talking about that day. Cameron and I were supposed to watch as Jim went in and sort of follow him down the 2 mile swim and see if we could help him. But very soon we lost all sight of our beloved Uncle Steppy. I, for one, began to get quite concerned, and I turned to young Cameron, who, although he is 3 years old, shows all the poise and maturity of a 4-year-old. And I asked him, Cameron, what do you think happened to Uncle Steppy? I'm a little worried. To which Cameron replied,
Sunk.
Cameron and I have returned to Cameron's house. After Uncle Steppy got in the water, within a few minutes we sort of lost sight of him. I'm a little concerned about him. Cameron suggested that he may have sunk. And in addition to that, as a trouble, I got on the scale and look what I saw. I shouldn't be more than about 155. I hope my brother's okay. He's out in the briny deep somewhere. And even if I had seen him with my shoulder being screwed up, I was thrown violently into the sand by a wave yesterday. I couldn't do much to help him. So I hope he's okay. In the fashion of those who have to wait for their men to come back from the sea, Cameron and I have retreated back to his house for an anxious wait. Oh, thank God. I was so scared that I was so scared. We lost sight of you almost immediately. And I said to ask Cameron where he thought you were, and he goes, he did it! He did it! Look!
I think you're going to win this race someday, Cameron. Do you want to try it someday? Do you think something happened to me, Cameron?
What did you think happened to him?
You thought I had what? I can't hear you.
Yeah. Sunk? Can you say that a little louder? Okay. Kind of lost you almost immediately, right, Cammy? Yeah.
Well, the ocean is vast, and I am very small, except for my stomach, which is vast.
Cameron, do you think Uncle Steppy's a pretty good swimmer?
Cameron is my hope to continue this race. I think he's going to be the champion in a few years. Well, it was open to anyone. I won my age group, and the 55 to 59-year-old men, and I came in first overall, which was kind of exciting for me. There were a couple people who scratched. Jeremy Kornman from Swickley, Pennsylvania, scratched. I don't think he wanted to pay the registration fee of $29.95. And his girlfriend Jocelyn, the lovely Jocelyn, scratched because she didn't want to pay either. A lot of people are scared to do this swim. I mean, it does take swimming ability, but it also takes the ability to not be scared of a school of snapper blue and sharks and jellyfish.
Tammy, are there sharks out there? No? Is Uncle Steppy pretending it was more dangerous than it really was?
Yes.
Have you ever had a toe bitten off by a snapper blue?
Yes.
Okay, did it hurt?
Sunk.